The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross-Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Boilermakers will kick it away to start us off. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So Minnesota's offense is on the field for the first time today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence. When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
On the ground, it's Carney. Still running at the 40. Down to Sim on the left. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. They say it's still a game of field possession, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Right back to the well. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Bringing it back. Smashes through the tackle.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give on the inside. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. Into the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And it's no good. He missed it. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They're going to need to get something started. Breaks into the open. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Throws to the tight end. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. And the Boilermakers are flying down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. At the 35, he's open. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Purdue!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Off the play fake on first down. With the catch, it's Lanier. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And here comes the offense on second down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught close to the marker, it's Lanier. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. No fair catches here, looking for room. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Man, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Has to get there to move the sticks. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. They'll go back to work after changing into the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll ride his man on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
A lot of times offenses will do the FIB, formation into the boundary, try to take advantage of you necessarily spreading out, sending more resources to the field, try to take advantage. Offense gave it a whirl, but the defense...
Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
This running back is a weapon. Not only is he going to hurt you in the run game, but they're going to throw it to him, and they're going to throw it to him on first down, second down, and third down, as you saw right there.
Unloads it left. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Pass is broken up. It's incomplete, but there is a flag on the play.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The give to the tailback. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Touch pass on the jet sweep. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this group, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Takes the easy completion. Touchdown, Boilermaker! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Hayes. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Gets the first himself. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one he'd like to have back.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Carney. Boy, the defense clamped down on that 3rd down completion and didn't allow him to get forward at all.
You're right, Reese. Looked like they were anticipating a quick throw, and you saw everybody so... and they were able to rally to the ball.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Now they'll run the draw. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Get it out on the screen. A pickup of 5, marks it at the 36-yard line. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. With the catch, it's Tuggle. They make the stop, but how about the shot this sophomore quarterback took as he delivered the ball? The Boilermakers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Keeps it on the bootleg. Caught over the middle. It's blocked. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback gets past the marker. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And you gotta lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Fires to the big fella. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. Nice move, creates some space. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Carney. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Finds his tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Number 19.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Golden Gophers will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Coming out with it, it's Branch. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The inside handoff. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Turning it on! He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll pull it on the read.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Boilermakers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. It's complete to the right. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Good play call on defense. 3rd down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle and now set up 4th.
The Boilermakers will try to pick it up on 4th down. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. They'll give it to the back. Running into the open space. You can dance around and look for space, or you can throw the stiff arm at him. He gets it out to the 17. And the Golden Gophers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're testing the right side here. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. The Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. He lost one down the sideline. Makes the catch down the right side. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Grab near the sticks. It's Lanier. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Love the accuracy on that curl throw by the quarterback, putting it right in the numbers, right in the breadbasket of his wide receiver.
Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot, It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And the Golden Gophers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Fires into the end zone. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's going to run it. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Oh, now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback's got the first. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field. You think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's able to escape scramble and go pick up the 1st down. That is a killer. If you're the defensive coordinator, you've now got to find more ways to get pressure on this guy and get him on the ground.
Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Quickly complete. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got a man, it's Watson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Finds him out of the backfield. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
3:25.
From the gun, the ground game. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He's got him. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. Could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. He's trying to get it in. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Purdue! That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And after making the extra point, they're down 24-13. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. All wideouts, no backs. He's going to look.
They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Makes the catch. It's blocked. There he goes. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Boilermakers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Dances away. He'll throw it. Got it! They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense, get him to the ground for no gain.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Going for 6. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Boilermaker! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over, and this coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the right. Got his man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to keep it in the air. He'll pull it down and run. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Continues to fight for yards. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. From the gun. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Golden Gophers come to the line in the hurry-up. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They're working that left side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Let's it go to the end zone. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Touchdown, Minnesota! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation.